evening, everyone, and welcome to another Friday Night Live stream. So, a little bit of a change of plans and things. Usually speaking, we are to be doing like Baldur's Gate 3 with crowd control, but with how things were last night and how things were this morning, we've done a lot of changes on the back end, and we're kind of doing a live stress test of sorts, but still proper. So yeah, we'll see how things are going, and maybe the buffery apocalypse is gonna be, a thing of the past. But yeah, welcome in, everyone. How are we all doing? I know you don't get to be Chaos Goblins, but hey, I did opt for something that I do know you guys enjoy for similar factors. I see we got a Tall in chat, we got a Viking in chat. Ooh, pardon me. And yeah, so we're kind of going to continue on playing some more Stationeers. Right now, I do have this running through proper OBS over Streamlabs OBS. And we'll see how things go, shall we? I know, Viking. I know. It's sad. Big sad. But I gotta be able to, take my eyes off the screen for long periods of time, right? Alright, so one, my suit's almost out of power here. And two, we were dealing with thermals heat creeping. Oh, are they ever creeping? You guys can hear me, right? I'm not just going crazy. I may have my sister to watch you. Oh no. Yeah, the fact that we're losing some of these plants is not good. I think we're just ever so slightly cooking the roots. Okay, so, battery's not quite charged yet. That system looks to be running as intended. At least for now. It's turned everything on anyways. I should probably put a junction there so I can put a mechanical gauge there. That would probably be smart. Right, we were... Okay. We're dealing with big issues on thermals, so... You know what? We are going to need this stuff. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Yeah, if we go with steel, that'll just be better. Better off to go with steel.
Hydration critical.
I think I'm gonna get a bunch of these built. Because I think I am going to try something. Because I got both machines going, it's not gonna stack things at all nicely. But what I'm thinking is I'll use these for extra gas storage between the coolers. The radiators. There we go. Words. Because with them between the radiators, we can hopefully avoid some blowouts. It's honestly going to be interesting. It just fucking yeets them, Jesus. Because that gives us... No, I don't think I want to use the 3 stack. I think I'll go with the 2 stack. Then... medium red. Oh, that's calling for steel as well. It does call for the Invar. And the copper. Okay, so I want those, I want those. Those can go away. That can go in there. That can go in there. That can go in there. Which means those can come out. We're going to need... Yeah, I haven't noticed anything on my side either, Joe. That's just beautiful to see. For those wondering, I do have an extra set of eyes on things tonight. Just silent eyes. Queen, are you watching the stream while watching a movie? Like, I thought you and Fairy Wolf were going to be watching, Home. that run for a while. Right, I need to wait for the steel. I need the steel, which I'm using right now to make steel sheets. Because I don't think I have any in here. Well, Rooks, if you organized your base... Shut up, I know. Really, Queen? I was not expecting that to pop up on screen. Oh. The better part is that shouldn't theoretically happen. You're welcome. Now I definitely have to beat the first one so I can go into the second one. Oh. As if you just bought me $100 game. Oh yeah, I needed a steel sheets also for the rads themselves. No, it was more. Yeah, true. $100 before tax. I got the deluxe edition. Get... That's expensive. I know, because I was looking at it. Which is why you knew to buy it, because of the fact that you knew I was looking at it. Wait, where did my other... I'm not misplacing stuff, you're misplacing stuff. That's what. You know what? I need some steel sheets just in general. And with that being a half a gram per sheet, and there being like, yeah, that should give me some good amount of sheets for a bit. You know what? Throwing those into the loop too probably wouldn't help, or like wouldn't help. wouldn't hurt because that's a little bit extra heat radiation. Radiation. Here we go. Heat transfer.
Health low.
Oh, yeah, I guess I should probably drink something, shouldn't I?
Filter critical.
Oh yeah, I should probably make a new one of those, shouldn't I?
Low pressure. Oxygen critical. Pressure critical. Temperature critical. Low pressure. Filter low.
I might just need to liquid release that system.
Low pressure. Oxygen critical.
It's fine.
Pressure critical. Temperature critical. Low pressure.
That should be
Streaming
fine.
live
Keep
24 hours
running.
a day, 7 days a week from Los Angeles, California. This is the Seaberg1000.com background music broadcast. Thanks
I
for
should have
listening.
grabbed the liquid release, but first and foremost, I want to see what that's doing. Yeah, just all the pollutant in the system is turned into multi-stage cooling system? I mean, the fact that this system is essentially an Algot itself. Hang on. What is this line here? Yeah, it feels like the system is getting way hotter. Strangely enough. Hmm. I mean, I was debating the Ultimate Edition. Oh, God. Also, hello, Darkness. Of course you would guys would be hoping for kaboom time. Okay, the idea here is if do something like this. Do something like that. And then we do something like this. These will allow for extra gas storage in case there's a large amount of gas. But in all honesty, should theoretically just be non-needed. Wrench, that's what I needed.
Hunger caution.
It's fine, Clarice. Okay. In theory, that should work. I know, theory is a wonderful thing. Not the screwdriver, I was saying the tablet. God, that's not even all the fluid that's in that system yet. It's gonna work to cool the system. No, not really. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so our next step here is to see just how well that system will work under load. And honestly, that's kind of the part that scares me the most. Because it's got to let enough gas through while still cooling it. Yes, darkness, technically explosion is likely on that one. Game, don't hitch like that, thank you. I still have coal in that, don't I? Yes, I do. Okay. There we go, we're firing. $30 works well. But how does it work on the other side? Greetings from the other side. Summon a beholder and cast fireball. The back pressure valve isn't letting go yet. Rex, hold my rune barrel. Technically, we wouldn't be far off. Our pressure's slowly but surely increasing, along with our temperature. You know, that might in itself be one of my bigger problems too with the system, is I insulated a lot of it. I probably shouldn't have even bothered insulating it, because it's the lines I don't care about. I think it was just a matter of that's what pipes I had available. Hey, Bay. How's it going? $400 on this side, $200 on this side. And climbing. Brings up a better question of how are we looking over here? About to start a new game? Oh God. Yeah, I think... That could be an idea in itself. That could be an idea in itself. That could be very, very interesting. If that idea works.
Power low.
Good news is that looks to be settling. Unfortunately, that's not disbanding as much heat as I was hoping it would.
Hunger critical.
Which means probably up here. Yeah, we're still climbing. Okay. Okay. So. Bum. Okay, know what? We have a cubic butt ton of CO2. So, for one, I think that needs to come and get repurposed.
Filter critical. Oxygen low. Low pressure.
Plus, I need to make some more filters. So anyways,
Temperature critical. Low pressure.
I'm pretty sure that's stuff that needs to be taken away. Steam application, you are a little slow. My phone, the Steam app on my phone just notified me that a friend has gifted me a game. You think it's a little slow, guys? Oh, no. So it's... I just used up all my steel. Do I? There's my Invar. And I need to make some more steel. I don't know which. Technology. I don't think I'll have the pressure and
Hydration
stuff
critical.
quite yet, but alloys. It's been a while since I had to make steel. 630 minimum, 100. Really? I'm a little low on the heat. You know, that might not even be in itself part of my issue with the other system. I slow release with the advanced furnace. The other system just kind of sends it. Which means I think it's gonna need a much stronger system. I'm out of potatoes. I should now have more capacity than I will need for a while. But I'm thinking I might try a little something.
Oxygen critical. Pressure critical.
And let's not suffocate in the airlock. I might put the cooling system back here and close it, and then because if we enclose it, only let like the pollutant in, that's like liquidized, so it evaporate. Like we chill the air via pollutant pressure. I'm wondering if that'll help eat some of the heat. Like, I don't know here. Like, I've got way too much thermal. Got way too much heat in the system. And we're not handling it well. Yeah, it's still creeping up. It's still creeping up a lot. You know, I was thinking I was helping by... No surprise that one's got nothing in it.
We appreciate the folks at SouthamptonDog.com in Long Island, New York, and their customers for supporting our Seaburg 1000 background music station. Thank you. Thank you for listening to Seaburg1000.com. To support our station, check out our web store on the site. We also have an eBay store. Search Seaburg Music Library, Inc.
You know what? I think part of my issue here is on this side. The heat's not going anywhere. There is no release. It takes the heat and it holds it. Because literally every part of that is insulated. So unless I start doing something like that... Which, yeah, is not helping over here at all. Yeah, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Hmm.
Power critical.
Oh, shut it. But... See, I think that's dumping a bunch of heat right there in itself. Oh, yeah. That's collecting a bunch of heat. How to best handle this then? The system is very much oversaturated. The large isn't going to be able to do anything. More because of the fact of it needs to be protected or it gets destroyed in storms. More of the plants have died, which is not good. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to rip out the insulation back there. Medium. Larges. Do we maybe possibly look into phase change technology? Problem is, if we start pushing phase change, we could be running into some bigger issues, but I mean, at the same time, we're creeping up on heat right now, and that's not good. Any suggestions, guys? I am open to suggestions right now. Never eat yellow snow. I'm a Canadian, I know that one. That wasn't the kind of suggestions I was talking, like, meaning, smartass. Ba-ba-ba-bum. See, I can't even really tell right now. Pressure's dropping, but I can't tell if temperature's dropping. Yeah, we don't want that going through the airlock. That's not where that was supposed to go.
Power low.
Throw that up there like that, I guess. You know what? Why the fuck am I messing around with trying to avoid those cables? Send it up one additional. And then send it down the line. Hey look, I missed all the cables that were in my way before. Ask for suggestion. Oh, you're all good, Bay. You worry about the food. But yeah, trying to get the system to stop cooking itself. And I think taking the insulation off of these pipes here will help out greatly in its own right. I mean, I might have to go the route Tabor was talking about and switch that furnace out with an arc. It might just be too much heat overall for the system. Like, I mean, I could actually no, because that doesn't even use a back pressure valve. It uses a pump. But, I mean, if I lower my pressures and keep my temperatures up, I might be able to cool more efficiently because I'll have less gas per... That's actually, I kind of like that idea. Because if I'm just creating less gas to cool... then we should have an easier time cooling it. Right? If I just send that pump with a... Because let's see now. Welcome back, Bay. Yeah, sorry, I was working on the taking out the insulation, but I might have thought of something to work. If we just have less gas, so basically what's been happening here, Bay, is because this is a constant running system, it is pounding the system with very hot gas. So I just turned down the amount of fuel I give it to burn to make the charcoal, in hopes that because I'm going to be sending less gas, I'm going to cool that less gas more efficiently. So you need to cool it, yeah. Because, like, this held up with the old system, just the furnace. But then I got thinking about it. I always slow release the advanced furnace. Run it through a Stirling engine. True, I could do that and pull, which would allow me to pull even more power too. Stirling engine converts heat into power. Ooh. Right. It does do that. And I could be throwing a lot of heat at that. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, we... Yeah, we're slowly pushing up to 50 degrees Celsius in here. Yeah, I can daisy chain them. I'm probably figuring I would need... I probably could get away with 2, maybe 3. Because, like, I turn this down, but where I want it is to hit there. Which means... we hold a gas temp of... a nice toasty, I think 1,300? To 14, still climbing. So I think part of it is it gets burning in the pipes more. What's this hot gas from? The furnace here that's cooking the biomass into charcoal. And we'll also have gas added in too from... Not from, for. Sorry, yeah. Basically, it's... I want to keep the CO2. This allows me to have a source of CO2 constantly as well, to keep the plants going. So it's not the fact that it needs to be hot, it's a fact that it's because of the heat that needs to happen for making the charcoal, it is hot. And in turn, it's cooking the rest of my system. But the Stirling engine idea, that could be... I just gotta wait for that system to drain now. That was a good shout. I didn't even think of that one. Yeah. The ferns get hard. Well, right now, ferns, I might change that out, are getting harvested and turned into biomass, which is then getting cooked into charcoal to go into the solid fuel generator as a backup power system for if the batteries get too low. Ooh, those are cheap too. Yeah, arc furnace would do. The problem is, and this is my argument on it, the arc furnace takes power. The system is supposed to be producing power. The more power that gets consumed,
Hydration critical.
the less net positive the power is that it produces. If it's consuming power to make the the charcoal, it is taking away from its overall power.
Hunger caution. Oxygen low.
But the Stirling engine idea, that could work. And if I... Yeah, this heat dump.
On occasion, we thank our supporters like Southampton Dog of Eastern Long Island, New York.
We hit the system hard here, and it did not.
Southampton.
It did not bounce back.
Hi, you're listening to Seabird1000.com. Eric Singer of KISS.
Oh, that whole room runs that vacuum, if that's what you're more getting at. Place arc furnace will do. Place it on box. You can collect the volatile and filter out the pollutant. Could I not get away with using my CO2 for the working gas, though? Everything else right now is fucking hot. No, vol is best. I thought you also wanted it cool, though, too. Like, my CO2 is 20 degrees Celsius, my volatiles is 26 degrees Celsius. And do I really need them in a box? I was literally just gonna... put them there. Take out the large, take out that and put the Stirling engines here. Place them outside? Okay. Yeah, because... I didn't think they would need that much babysitting. Bum. I ran out of copper. How many of them did I make? Apparently I made 5 of them. Because I left the machine unattended. Steel sheets, electric parts. Okay. There's my iron. Let's throw a little more copper in there. There we go. Yeah, I really gotta get better at knowing the... I think that's some of my biggest issues, is the fact that I'm not fully at comprehending how these systems actually work. Like, I kinda have an idea, but I'd almost label it in the sense of, like, I'm peeling back the skin of the orange and saying that's the whole fruit. I like, I kind of get it, but not the full thing. Yeah, if I blow a pipe back there, I blow a pipe back there. Eight, that means I can get 4 of them running. Does the tank, like, does the gas canister pressure threshold matter on these bay? Should I be using the smart canisters because they can hold way more, so they got more room for expansion with heat? Or am I better off just, well, not exactly that one, but... Okay, so I should go with... Actually... Yeah, because I'm not going to be babysitting these. They're going to be set up and left to run. High volume can't be made. Smart canister goes up to 20. If they go over 11, boom, smart or regular. Okay. So in case things go boom, go with regular because it's less of a investment. Because I think the regular is just iron, isn't it?
Power low.
Yeah, just 5 grams of iron.
Hunger
Is it bad it took me a second there for me to realize what you were meaning by ads? But yeah. So in the scheme of investment and resources, I'm better off just to go with these. We do not need to get those set mixed up. Actually, I'm going to be pulling those out of that one system, so that'll be fine. I can use that. I can get power from there. Grab a pressure regulator. Because, yeah, right now, the internal of my base is hitting 52 degrees Celsius. She got toasty. Worst part is, it's not the first time I've done that. So I will run those actually on the low end and only put about 50 in them. Could I play it safe and go a little lower, or 50, or is 50 like as low as you can go? Mass at 60 moles. I can't get 1,000 C to get. You're on Mars, you will never get to it. Okay. So anything under 60 is permanently safe. Is what your numbers are saying. Oh, I actually do have the labrum anchor with me. Okay. Actually, you know what? I do like that. 50. I should have just left the fucking thing alone, because wasn't that what it was at when I put it down? The volatile temp right now is something like 26.7. But I mean, I could probably pop these like outside or something like that, and they'd be. I could probably get them to cool. .3 megapascals, so that should be right, because it works in kilopascals, so that's gonna be, if you're a little over or under, you're fine. Yeah, just yeah. Well, the room itself is a little bit hotter than the tank is. As long as it's 50 to 70 moles, you're fine. 60 moles actually on the dot. Right, I keep forgetting the moles doesn't relate to the pressure.
Health low.
I keep thinking moles and pressure are the same thing. When they're not.
Temperature high. Oxygen low.
And right now I'm going through extra power because of the fact of my suit's got to try to cool itself. It's funny, my whole system is actually slowly losing pressure. But I have a feeling I know exactly a big part of why that one is.
Waste tank caution.
I mean, yeah, throw it up on the workshop, throw a link in the Discord if you want. Because I might not be the only one that's interested in that, right? Workshop, no, it looks too much like shit. Yeah, but it's so much easier for people to download it, right? I mean, Bay, I put this thing up on the workshop when this system here was just being built. So it was like half ripped apart with the old system over here. Like, I need the steel sheets, that's it. Like, there's something else I'm missing. I'm definitely enjoying the fact, though, that we have not had a single drop frame, especially with how it was earlier. Okay, has this actually emptied? That's close enough for me. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, turn that off. That off, that means that line should not, as I rip it apart, won't gain extra pressure. Really? Now? Ugh. Goddamn sandstorms. I'm not done with those. I know where I can put. I have an idea where I can put them, where they'll still be of use. No, I never turned on the weather system. Like, I haven't got that far. Okay, so these engines go a little something like this. Yeah, funny enough, it's on the list. I got fucking lucky there. That pipe would have been gone. Woo! Wouldn't I get more cooling? Like, I'm more after them for the cooling potential, not the... Yeah, maybe. It might just... Yeah, you know what? Just even overall, it's gonna help a lot. What I need is a fucking sandstorm to fuck off.
Thank you for listening to Seaberg1000.com. To support our station, check out our web store on the site. We also have an eBay store. Search Seaberg Music Library, Inc.
Okay, while I wait for that to bloody pass...
Hydration critical.
I think I'm gonna go the route of re-insulating that side. I was just say, how has the watermelon not died yet? Ferns are slowly dying out. Watermelons aren't doing too hot. Worst part is the water's not all that hot. How the fuck did our temperature creep up this badly? I'm gonna do my fucking method here for cooling down the base. Like, I think part of my issue with the base temp is the solar radiation currently over the gas temps. I mean, that's slowly but surely.
Oxygen critical.
Right. You know what? That can just go there. Okay. I definitely need to work out some of my other stuff. Like, Stirling engine. Damn it.
Power low.
Fuck. I have too much stuff in my inventory right now. I can just go there for now, I guess. Nope, that needs to go this way. Actually, why don't we just take it down? Swing it around there. Then bring it over. Because then... pop those in there for a moment. I can do that. This means I'll get as much heat as I possibly can from them. Yeah, I would get more cooling the other way. That would give me more power. Honestly, yeah, no. I think I had the better off first time. Clone counter's not broke. Clone counter's not broke, you're broke. Not doing it like that, that gives me extra room so I can... if need be, squeeze some others in. This one I'm gonna go up with. Oh, it didn't even line up properly. Okay. Now, we do that. And I more or less want to see what this can output currently. There we go. Let that run for a little bit. So we can get our tank built up. Darkness, have you ever thought maybe I can be smart? I know, hard concept to believe, but especially as I throw my tablet on the ground. Okay, with that there like that. I fucked up the spelling for firing, but hey. It's a safety save. It's a safety save. The amount of we want to A, make sure this isn't gonna blow up in our face, and B, see how much power this is gonna kick. I mean, shoot, it wasn't meant to kick out a lot of power, that's for sure. Mind you, at the same time. No, she's still gaining temperature. Oh, one thing's for sure. I'm not missing. I'm missing out on a decent amount of power at this point.
Hunger caution.
Like, how much is that line now? Yeah, it's almost 4 kilowatts. And, well, the system will only get hotter if I have to throw on the water production. What are we at now? We're still getting up there in heat, though. Looks like that's stabilized. I think that's kind of stabilized. Yeah, if I start hitting that with that. That in itself is going to hit the system with hot gases as well. I mean, I've already cooked most of the system, so I might as well full-blown stress test the gas system for its thermal capacity. Right?
Welcome to the wonderful world of classic background music, streaming to you live from Los Angeles, California. The music comes from our Seeburg 1000 background music system that was in popular use from the 1960s to the 1980s. We present the finest live background music available in the world from our extensive and varied music library. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope you enjoy the broadcast.
I mean, my plants were already cooked, so we're just adding a lot more heat. The fact that the fucking large tank up here is 2,000 degrees. See, this one still isn't even... Yeah, 6 kilowatts. That's not like that's not anything to shy away from. God, that is getting some toasty in there. Okay, that can turn off now. That system is not going to do anywhere near the level of damage I thought it was possibly going to do. So, it should be fine. That's running fine. Okay. I definitely just cooked my water supply, though. Yeah, she's a little warm in there. She'd be a tad bit warm in there.
Hunger critical.
Yeah, that's not good. I got way too much heat in the system for that to... fuck.
Oxygen critical. Yeah, water's too hot, plants are cooking. Okay, guess time for the next part of this cooling system upgrade. Welcome back, Bay. So we're getting about 6 kilowatts. We're getting about 6 kilowatts, and I gave it a full-blown test hit. And, well, we're down to 400 on the other side. No, it might have actually dropped some on its output, but it was putting out, like... Oh, yeah, it definitely dropped. Because that was up at 1,000.
But yeah, now I gotta kind of work on this, because this is getting that got way too hot too. And I'm thinking how I'm gonna do this is... Hope to hell this don't break. This is supposed to be our cooling loop. And it can't keep up.
Power low.
So maybe this will help it dump some heat.
Hydration critical.
I don't want to go with the larges though, because they get, from what I can tell, they get destroyed by the sandstorms. But yeah, you're right. I might need. Link them to weather station. True. I find it interesting how that gas fluctuates in temperature. 720, 640, 557. Okay. Not too bad. The other thing is, because I was heading it with the water generation turned on, we got the water temperature up too. But it should all come down in time. Okay. gonna take a while to cool down. I'm surprised some of these ferns are still alive and not like crying about that heat. The water going into them was literally sitting at like 60 degrees Celsius. Don't I have a large made up too? No, not that one. Upright wind sensor. Internal. There we go. That's only for liquid. I haven't dabbled with the phase changes yet. But honestly, phase change might be my better bet to go. Like, I hate to say it, but yeah, I figured that would be cooked soon enough. I mean, that gave us a bunch of gas back there to help. Pretty much actually pushed my pollutant all into liquid. Right, like water.
Oxygen critical.
See how the CO2 is looking, like how that's cooling. I mean, I feel like it's going down. There's so much liquid in that other loop. Jesus Christ. I mean, tinkering around with that side of the cooling is gonna have to wait because we are at that time. So. So, we will come in here. That'll be something to try out for next time. Cause yeah, we're at that time, so. We'll drop the end save like we always do. And you know what I think I'm gonna go with the idea of? For our fail situation here. Hopefully that doesn't blow out that wall. Yeah, it doesn't look like it blew it out. You're gonna tell me that room is not... I was gonna say... Jesus! Where did... What? Where the hell did that blow? How the... That got to some heat. This is... What? This is interesting because it's not happening how I thought it would happen. If that makes sense. It's more of the lines of like, oh, guess what? We have a raging fireball outside our door. Come on. That's causing it to just cool down more. Oh, that's right, because the gas line itself can't keep up. So what? Is that just gonna keep burning until it runs out of... I don't even think that's melting the outside over there either. Like... It's just like, oh, yeah, the base is on fire out there. Well, that was, disappointing. There we go. That should help get things a little more interesting around here. Now there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. And looks like there goes all the tanks. Oh yeah, there they go. They're erupting. They've cooked through. Soon enough, we'll probably see over there explode. Yep, there goes the air tank. Oh. Not really. I've been more playing to learn the game, but at the end of every Stationeer stream, at least on the single player one, because I do have a multiplayer one on the go as well, we do this thing where we cause the base to fail, which is actually what you kind of tuned into.
To support our station, check out our web store on the site. We also have an eBay store. Search Seabird Music Library Inc.
The fact that I jumped in a straight line and went diagonally. How did water get up here? So let's see. We caused the new Stirling engine system to blow up. Which is funny because apparently this was still like, hey, there's enough heat to do power things. Oh wow, the trading system is actually still running. That's a surprise. That doesn't usually happen. We cooked those panels. Oh, this corner blew out. Yeah, that would make sense then. We shredded the section of wall. We shredded a good part of the ceiling. Jesus Christ. Blew all the large tanks. The cooling system lost everything. It blew. No surprise, most of this got cooked or fried in some cases. I'm not supposed to see outside on this wall at all. Sounds like a fun way to end the run. So we don't count this as canon. So I have an alarm set for about 5 minutes before I end a stream. And once that alarm goes off, we drop our save for where we come back to. And then we just cause chaos. We inspect the damage, see how things failed. Really? There's reagent all the way back here? Okay. My oven's gone, my cabinets are gone. We made a nice little pond. My whole lab is gone for plants. Hey! I think this is the first time that we haven't lost a single crafting station. You could completely come back from this one. We also lost a small section of our internal solar farm. Damn! Yeah, we even still got most of our ores too. That must just go to kind of show how much volatiles we burnt off there. I think we were looking at primarily pressure damage then. Yeah, I think most of our damage was caused by pressure. But anywho, like I said, guys, we are at that time. I do apologize with the fact that we were supposed to be doing Baldur's Gate 3 tonight with crowd control, but with how I was having issues earlier and the night before in trying to fix things, we did opt to go with Stationeers so I could keep a better eye on our dropped frames and everything, which, from what I am seeing here, out of the whole time, we dropped 28 frames. And I literally mean 28. Not like 2800, not, 280, no, 28. So, hopefully that's a sign for things to come. And we did finally solve the buffering issue. But anyways, guys, we will be back Monday, hopefully 10 a.m. EST for who knows what. Till then, guys, don't forget, like, subscribe, follow, push all the buttons. Hell, join the Discord. I know everyone's got their preference, but we do stream on both Twitch and YouTube, so maybe show us some love on the other side. Heck, over on YouTube, you can see old series if you really wanted. Or, if you want, watch Stationeers from the beginning. But, we will see you next time. Bye-bye.